Moving on at number 9, we have Katy Perry. This was a very famous and public feud. It all started in 2014 when Taylor Swift accused Perry of stealing her backup dancers. To make matters worse, Perry also started dating Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend, John Mayer, which obviously Taylor was not too fond of. Then the two went back and forth for a long time, calling each other out publicly. And apparently the song Bad Blood and Look What You Made Me Do are both about Katy Perry. But in May of 2018, the two made up with each other. Perry sent Taylor Swift a literal olive branch. Then later, Taylor sent her cookies, and Katy even made a guest appearance in Taylor's music video, You Need to Calm Down. So it looks like they finally put their past in the past.
And at number 7, John Mayer. This was probably Taylor's first serious relationship, and although it didn't last for all that long, it led to the creation of the hit song Dear John. They dated from December of 2009 to February of 2010, and there was a 12-year age difference between them. They first started dating after they collaborated on the song Half of My Heart. But things went rocky pretty quickly, which is evident by the lyrics in the song. One line went, quote, Dear John, I see it all now it was wrong. Don't you think 19 is too young to be played by your dark twisted games, when I loved you so. But John Mayer actually clapped back at the way that he was portrayed in her music. He told Rolling Stone in 2012, quote, It made me feel terrible because I didn't deserve it. I'm pretty good at taking accountability now, and I never did anything to deserve that. It was a really lousy thing for her to do. And at number 6, Jake Gyllenhaal. After the release of the 10-minute version of All Too Well, I think we all know there's crazy tension between Taylor and Jake Gyllenhaal. These two had a hot and heavy romance between October of 2010 and January of 2011. The pair also had an age gap of 9 years, which has raised some eyebrows. The romance was so intense that apparently Jake paid $160,000 just so he could fly her out on a private jet for a date. But then they split, and she poured her heart out on the album Red, more specifically in the song All Too Well, when she gave details about their romance and the tension that led to their split. Some fans questioned how they could have had such a whirlwind romance if they only dated for a few months. But it's been widely rumored that Taylor actually lost her virginity to Jake, so that's why the relationship was filled with so many highs then lows when they split. Halfway number 5, Connor Kennedy. Taylor and Connor Kennedy had an intense summer fling in 2012 that started from July to October. They were first spotted together sharing a lunch in Mount Kisco, New York. Then throughout the rest of the summer, they were caught by paparazzi in tons of couple-y photos. It looked pretty serious at one point. Taylor even bought a $5 million house by his in Cape Cod. But apparently that was one of the things that started their downfall. One of Connor's close friends claimed, quote, Connor liked Taylor, don't get me wrong, but this business of her buying a house on the Cape made him nervous. Although at this point things were still pretty good between them. But then a feud broke out. Apparently Connor's family accused Taylor of crashing one of their family weddings and making things very awkward for the couple getting married. Her reps denied the tension, but clearly things were on the rocks at that point because they broke up shortly after. And number 4, Harry Styles. This is probably Taylor's shortest relationship, but it was so passionate she basically wrote an entire album because of it. The pair dated from December of 2012 to January of 2013, and they were caught by paparazzi a few times out and about. But then almost as fast as it started, it was over. One source said they got into a huge fight while on vacation, and it led to Taylor leaving the vacation and Harry staying behind to let off some steam. Then she wrote the hit song I Knew You Were Trouble because of Harry, along with the album 1989, which includes many more songs believed to be about Harry, most notably the song Style, which is basically named after him. Although the pair are apparently on good terms now.
Coming in at number 2, we have Scooter Braun. By now, we all know that Scooter Braun is not the nicest guy in the world and often manipulates the artists that he works with. Well, Taylor exposed him big time. In June of 2019, Scooter purchased Taylor from her former record label Big Machine Records, which means he got all the rights to Taylor's songs, which is why Taylor is re-releasing all her old work, so that she has control over her masters again. Well, on Tumblr, Taylor wrote a lengthy message all about this and accused Scooter of incessant manipulative bullying. She continued on saying, and I quote, "The message being said to me is very clear. Basically, be a good little girl and shut up or you'll be punished. This is wrong. Neither of these men had a hand in the writing of those songs. They did nothing to create the relationship I have with my fans. So this is where I'm asking for your help." Starting off this countdown, we have Treacherous. Released in 2012, Treacherous is a song featured on her album Red. Now, in the liner notes for this song, if you take all the capital letters, the message reads, "Won't stop till it's over." So, what does this mean? Well, the song is theorized to be about John Mayer. I mean, the song includes words like Gravity, which was a song John Mayer released in 2005. There's also a line in the song about his hands, which is supposedly a reference to John Mayer's other song, Your Body is a Wonderland, a song that they also have sung together a number of times during Taylor's shows when John would be a special guest performer. Rumor has it that Swift and Mayer dated between December of 2009 to February of 2010. Maybe her message, "Won't Stop Till It's Over," is a reference to the singer. Moving on at number 9, we have Holy Ground. This is a song that we don't quite know who Taylor Swift was talking about. So this 2012 song has the hidden message, "When you came to the show in SD." This may be a reference to her show that she played in San Diego on October 20th, 2011. So what celebrity attended that show? Unfortunately, I don't have the answers to that question, but if you have a theory, let me know in the comments below. However, some say that the song is about mending broken bridges with Joe Jonas. But who knows, I want to hear your theories. Moving on at number 8, we have I Almost Do. I Almost Do was another song released in 2012 on Swift's album Red. Now, before I tell you the hidden message, let's analyze this album a little more. So Red almost seems like it was split into two halves. The first half is mainly about the end of love. The second half is about finding a new love, with a few song exceptions. With that being said, the song I Almost Do is placed almost in the middle of the album. Now, the hidden message is, wrote this instead of calling. This can be interpreted as Swift was missing a past lover and was resisting the urge to try and call them. Instead of doing so, she channeled this into writing a song. Now, what I want to know is who this song is about. Clearly, she really misses them as she hints at it in the song, but she knows it's for the better that the two remain apart. Coming in at number 6, we have Kanye West. Oh boy, the drama between these two. I'm sure you're familiar with how he rudely interrupted her at the VMAs. Yeah, well, that was just the beginning of this lengthy feud. Years later, Kanye released his song Famous with the lyrics, and I quote, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that famous. I made that famous." And the music video features a wax figure of a naked Taylor Swift in bed with Kanye and other naked celebs. According to Taylor, she had no prior knowledge that she would be referred to as a B in this song. Then the phone call that the two had was leaked online, but it wasn't the full version. Taylor responded with, "Where's the video of Kanye telling me he was going to call me that bitch in his song? It doesn't exist because it never happened. You don't get to control someone's emotional response to being called that B in front of the entire world. While I wanted to be supportive of Kanye on the phone call, you cannot approve a song you've never heard. Being falsely painted as a liar when I was never given the full story or played any part of the song is character assassination." Taylor went off. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Kim Kardashian. Of course, Kim Kardashian got involved in the whole Taylor-Kanye drama. She just couldn't help herself. Well, someone was recording their phone call and people think that it was Kim. Not only that, but she's the one who released sections of the call onto her Snapchat story calling Taylor out. So Kim tried to expose Taylor, but in the end just exposed herself. She chose what sections of the call to include to make it seem like Taylor agreed to Kanye's song. Whereas if you actually listen to the full phone call, you can tell how awkward Taylor was about it all, and how she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to think about it," and she was just trying to be so polite to Kanye about it all. In our 4th spot, we have Camilla Belle. Camilla Belle is an actress who was Joe Jonas's girlfriend right after he and Taylor Swift broke up. Apparently, Taylor blames Camilla for being the reason that the two broke it off. Her song, Better Than Revenge, is said to be about her. The lyrics go as so. "She's not a saint and she's not what you think. She's an actress, she's better known for the things she does on the mattress. Soon she's gonna find stealing other people's toys on the playground won't make you many friends. She should keep in mind there is nothing I do better than revenge." Not gonna lie, that was pretty ruthless. Like, she came for Camila. Making our way down the list at number 3, we have Red. Red is the second song on her 2012 album Red. This time, the hidden message in her song is a little more cryptic. So the message is just the letters SAG, or SAG. On one hand, they think it's short for Sagittarius, which is Jake Gyllenhaal's zodiac sign, but it's also Taylor Swift's zodiac sign. Fun fact, Taylor Swift and I both share the same birthday. Pretty cool. Then another theory goes that SAG is the abbreviation for Screen Actors Guild, which Gyllenhaal is a part of. Then the song also mentions autumn. Well, the couple started dating back in October of 2010 in autumn, so it may just be about him, but let me know your theories for this one in the comments below. And in our number 1 spot we have All Too Well. All Too Well is another well-known song on Swift's 2012 album Red. Now, when we decode this message, it reads as this: maple lattes. Pretty vague, right? Well, if you actually Google maple lattes, some paparazzi shots appear of Jake Gyllenhaal and Taylor Swift on a walk. Taylor was holding some sort of beverage, probably a maple latte. Now, in the song, it has the line, "Left my scarf there at your sister's house." Well, Taylor apparently spent Thanksgiving in New York with Jake and his family. Maggie Gyllenhaal lives in Brooklyn, so she could have left her scarf at her house. And the song talks about autumn leaves falling down. Well, clearly it's fall in the song, and what else is in fall? Thanksgiving. Case closed. This song is about Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal, again, another song about him.
And at number 10, Joe Jonas. Joe Jonas was the first celebrity Taylor dated after she became a mainstream star. They dated from July to October of 2008, and it was highly publicized. In the end, the relationship didn't last too long, but their relationship was really what stuck with fans. After they broke up, Taylor went on The Ellen Show and told the world that Joe broke up with her on a 27-second phone call. I'm honestly still wondering how that's even possible. Then Taylor wrote songs Last Kiss and Forever and Always about him too. Then Joe moved on to actress Camilla Belle, and Taylor wrote the song Better Than Revenge, which includes lyrics aimed at Camilla like, "She's an actress but she's better known for the things she does on the mattress." Joe actually commented on Taylor's music surrounding their split, and he wanted the world to know that he did not cheat on Taylor like she may have implied in the songs. And at number 9, Lucas Till. Taylor and Lucas Till started dating after he starred in her music video called You Belong With Me, but their young love did not last. They dated for only 1 month in 2009, but it still got a ton of press. When asked why it didn't work for them, Lucas explained that there was not enough friction in the relationship for it to last. He added, quote, "We just really both liked each other, but most relationships work out because you get along, then you don't, then you make up and it's passionate. And with us, I just really liked her as a friend." And at number 8, Taylor Lautner. This relationship was another that did not last for too long, but it did create one of the strangest couple names in history, Taylor Squared. They were together from August to December of 2009, and they met on the set of the movie Valentine's Day, where they acted alongside each other. The pair played love interests, which clearly got sparks flying. A source revealed that after a few months of dating, they both realized that they weren't compatible for the long term. The sad song Back to December off Taylor's Speak Now album is reportedly about Lautner. In the song, she sings about regret for the way that things ended. In our 7th spot, we have Dear John. I mean, Taylor really didn't hide who this song was about. Clearly, Dear John is about her ex, John Mayer. This song was featured on her 2010 album Speak Now. Get ready for this hidden message, cause it may just break your heart. So Taylor's message read, "Loved you from the very first day." So cute, but also really sad because they broke up. But Taylor kept it real with this one, as she wanted John to know how in love she was with him. My heart hurts now, that's just too cute. In our 6th spot, we have Back to December. This probably isn't a new one to all the die-hard fans out there. So Swift's song Back to December was released in 2010 on her album Speak Now. Her hidden message? Well, it's very blunt. The message reads T-A-Y, or Tay. Who could she be referring to? Her ex, Taylor Lautner, of course. The two Taylors met on set of the film Valentine's Day in 2009, but only lasted for a couple of months. In the song, she references someone's tan skin and sweet smile. Yep. Sounds like Taylor Lautner. Also, the song's timeline and the couples match up perfectly. So they were together in the summer, and in the song Taylor sings, "And I think about summer all the beautiful times." She continues on singing, "I watched you laughing from the passenger side." Well, remember that famous paparazzi photo of the Taylors together in a car? Taylor was on the passenger side. I mean, I remember that photo clearly because I love Taylor Lautner and I thought I was gonna date him, and then I was sad when I saw that photo and found out that they were dating. I digress. Well, the two broke up in December, and the song has the lyric, "I go back to December all the time." Seems pretty obvious that this song is about Lautner. But side note, if Taylor Swift
and Taylor Lautner got married and she took his last name, they both would be Taylor Lautner. It's crazy. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with The Last Time. Now, this song is rumored to be about the one and only Jake Gyllenhaal. Wow, heartbreaker. This song's secret message in the liner notes reads as LA on your break. So now it's thought that Jake, or maybe someone else if it isn't about Jake, dumped Taylor in Los Angeles while they were on their break. It's thought that this is about Jake because LA means Hollywood and Gyllenhaal could have been filming a movie at the time that they were dating and then, while on break, broke up with Taylor. Ouch. At least it wasn't over the phone, right, Joe? Coming in at number 4, we have Begin Again. Taylor Swift ends her album Red with a bang with the song Begin Again. In the song, it seems like Taylor is moving on from an old relationship and beginning again with a new one that makes her feel way better about herself. Well, the hidden message in this song is I wear heels now. Now, this can be interpreted 2 ways. The first being that she is more confident than ever. Wearing heels can be a metaphor for standing up tall for herself, where on the other hand, it can symbolize how she is starting to do stuff for herself instead of her lovers. In the song, Taylor alludes to the fact that her past lover didn't like it when she would wear heels, so she wouldn't wear them. Now it seems like Taylor is doing whatever she wants. If she wants to wear heels, she will wear heels. She's done changing for others. It's also thought that this song is about finding Connor Kennedy. How cute. And ladies, if you want to wear heels, wear heels. Don't listen to men.
And at number 3, Calvin Harris. This relationship was easily the most scandalous. After this pair broke up, they actually got into a public feud. The couple dated from March of 2015 to June of 2016 and were introduced by their mutual friend Ellie Goulding. The relationship looked very positive and lasted over a year, but they broke up shortly after their 1-year anniversary. Their split seemed to be amicable at first, but then Taylor was seen kissing Tom Hiddleston only 2 weeks after the split. Apparently, Harris felt blindsided and took his anger out on Twitter. Harris tweeted that Taylor's team was trying to make him look bad when she exposed that she co-wrote the song This Is What You Came For Calvin Harris and Rihanna. Then he tweeted that Taylor was trying to, quote, bury him like Katy, alluding towards Taylor's feud with Katy Perry. He eventually opened up about his social media rant, saying that he, quote, just snapped. And at number 2, Tom Hiddleston. These two started their relationship almost immediately after Taylor split with Calvin Harris. They dated from June to September of 2016. The pair even made their relationship official in the public's eye when they attended the 2016 Met Gala together, which was a huge step for Taylor, although rumors of cheating swirled around the couple, considering they started dating so soon after her and Calvin Harris split up. Their whirlwind PDA-filled romance took them all over the globe, with stops in Italy, Tennessee, Rhode Island, New York City, Australia, and England. But of course, their summer romance would end pretty quickly. A source revealed that apparently Tom wanted their relationship to be even more public, while Taylor wanted to keep it more low-key. Tom later addressed if the relationship was all for show in a GQ interview, where he said, quote, of course it was real. Taylor is an amazing woman. She's generous and kind and lovely, and we had the best time. And finally, number 1, Joe Alwyn. Taylor's current relationship is her longest, and many think this is the man that Taylor is going to marry. We're not sure when exactly Joe and Taylor started dating, because she went pretty much radio silent on social media after her split with Tom, but many think they got together near the end of 2016. At this time, Taylor was caught in a public feud with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, but other than that she was nowhere to be seen, online or out in the world by paparazzi. But even though she was laying low, her dating life was in full swing. News broke in May of 2017 that Taylor was dating English actor Joe Alwyn, and they'd been seeing each other for months. And it's clear that things are very serious. Joe was briefly in Taylor's documentary Miss Americana, where she spoke of how he helps her with her writing. Then during her Grammy acceptance speech said, quote, to Joe, who's the first person that I play every single song that I write, and I had the best time writing songs with you in quarantine. Based on some song lyrics, fans have even speculated the two might be engaged, but neither person has confirmed it. A source said about the couple, quote, they've been continuing to be pretty low-key about their relationship to the outside world to continue to protect it. They've discussed future plans, and Taylor can see herself marrying Joe one day.